Hi, I'm Jeannie Payne, and I'm presenting a speech called We Shall Overcome, which was written by our 36th President, Lyndon Baines Johnson. President Johnson gave the speech on March 15, 1965, a week after deadly racial violence erupted in Selma, Alabama, where protesters were attacked by police preparing to march to Montgomery. This speech is considered great because it's the first time in American history that a president took a firm stance against racial discrimination. President Johnson was addressing the full Congress and all Americans with the message that it is time to end racial discrimination and oppression, and the speech goes as follows. I speak tonight the dignity of man and the destiny of democracy. I urge all members of both parties, Americans of all religions and of all colors, to join me in that cause. At time, history, and fate meet at a single time in a single place to shape a turning point in man's unending search for freedom. So it was in Selma, Alabama. There, long-suffering men and women were peacefully protesting their rights as Americans. Many were brutally assaulted. One good man, a man of God, was killed. In our time, we have come to live with moments of great crisis. Our lives have been marked with debate over great issues of war and peace, issues of prosperity and depression, but rarely in any time does an issue lay bare the heart of America itself. Rarely are we met with a challenge, not to our growth or abundance, or our welfare or security, but rather to the values and the purposes of our beloved nation. And the issue of equal rights for the American Negro is such an issue. Many of the issues of civil rights are very complex and most difficult. But about this there can and should be no argument. Every American citizen must have an equal right to vote. Wednesday, I will send to Congress a law designed to eliminate illegal barriers to the right to vote. This bill will strike down the restrictions to voting in all elections, federal, state, and local, which have been used to deny Negroes the right to vote. This bill will establish a simple, uniform standard which cannot be used, however ingenious, to flout our Constitution. Finally, this legislation will ensure that properly registered individuals are not prohibited from voting. But even if we pass this bill, the battle will not be over. What happened in Selma is part of a far larger movement which reaches into every section and state of America. It is the effort of the American Negro to secure for themselves the full blessings of American life. Their cause must be our cause too, because it's not just the Negroes, but really it's all of us who must overcome the crippling legacy of bigotry and injustice, and we shall overcome. And I have not the slightest doubt that good men from everywhere in this country will rally together now in this cause to vindicate the freedom of all Americans. We will guard against violence, knowing it strikes from our hands the very weapons which we seek: progress, obedience to law, and belief in American values. The bill that I'm presenting to you will be known as a Civil Rights Bill, but in a larger sense, most of the program I am recommending is a Civil Rights Program. Its object is to open the City of Hope to all Americans of all races. This is the richest and most powerful country which ever occupied this globe. The might of past empires is little compared to ours. But I do not want to be the president who built empires, sought grandeur, or extended domain. I want to be the president who educated young children to the wonders of their world. I want to be the president who helped the poor to find their own way and who protected the right of every citizen to vote in every election. I want to be the president who helped to end hatred among fellow men and who promoted love among the people of all races and all regions and all parties. I want to be the president who helped to end war among the brothers of this earth. I want this to be the Congress, Republicans and Democrats alike, which did all these things for all these people. Thank you.